Hi everybody. Big thank you to Italo. He made all our KW forms that Jim created in December into templates for you to use in DocuSign. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So when you're in DocuSign from command, remember you have to create the room from command so you can link your documents. This is gonna be what you can see on the first page with the details. What you wanna do is over here, you want to make sure you have the seller, the buyer, the listing agent. You wanna fill out all this information here to the best that you can because you're gonna have to use them. It's called pre-tagged roles. So DocuSign's gonna already know this information over here. Everything on this page, fill it out the most you can. To just do that, you just click edit, and then you go through, fill out the fields you need, and hit save. And it will update. So normally with DocuSign, you add your documents in the room. For our purposes with our KW forms, they're not going to be in the room because they're a template, so it's not going to be able to add here. So for your KW forms, when you go to create an envelope, with your documents, so you have all your documents in your room, whatever you need to do, you just would click new envelope. You would name your envelope name if you want to. And then you would add your documents, so you would click your room docs to pull your room documents in. So whatever you have, your contracts, whatever you want in your room, you can add them there. Now this is the cool part. To add the KW forms, you're going to click Use a Template. And when this window pops up to select the template, you're going to click Shared with Me. And then it's going to have all of our KW templates that Jim created. And if you can't read them over, you just hover over it and it will tell you. So this is a seller, the addendum for now advisory. Buyer, everything is in here. Agent property, surveillance. So thank you, Italo, for taking the time of your day, your business to do this for us to make our lives easier. So I'm just going to pick one to show you as an example. So you're just going to click on the ones you want and hit Add Selected. Now the big thing with this is to add the recipients, this is where you filled out everything. You want to click Add Recipient, and you need to do pre-tagged roles. I'm going to read it. You need to do pre-tagged roles in order to use the templates. So whatever form is on here, it's going to, so this form only requires an agent and the seller. So you just click who you want to add. If you have more than one seller or more than one buyer, and then over here you click the recipient. So over here I'm the agent, and then we have my buyer is Tony. So I'm just going to click Add Selected, and needs to sign. And then this will be your email to them. And then you just say, please sign, blah, 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 blah. The next thing you do is you hit next. Come on. It will take you to where the tags are already filled in on the form. Of course, DocuSign likes to run a little slower. So here we see where I need to fill out and where my seller needs to sign. Now these are not blue. If you were to click on them, you can see over here on the right that they are not a required field. If you want to change the formatting, you can. If you wanted to add extra to this, you can. Let's say you're waiving something. You're going to waive the $2.99 fee, which is here. You can just go to mark it up and draw the line through it, that you're waiving it, whatever you want to do. This is the drop down where you can edit, for yourself, if you want to add more for yourself, or you want to add more for your buyer, and they're all going to be different colors depending on the number of people you have. The only thing that with this is you cannot type the property address in here right now. Well, you could if you wanted to. You could put it here. It is going to send it to you later. So it does think you want to sign it. That's the only glitchy thing with it right now. It's just to get the templates out there to you. So once you do that, or you can leave that, and then you can just, once everything is how you feel you want it, you can just hit send. And it will send it to you, and it will send it to your client. So as you can see, it says it needs my signature, which it really doesn't, but sign. This would be, you know, if you wanted to fix the address or anything, so you just, you know, change that here. And then you would just click finish, and then your part is done. And then if we were to click over here, you could see this is what your client would receive. They review the documents, they would agree and continue, and then they would click where to sign, select their signature, and then sign here. And then these are the not required fields, but they would initial here and finish. And then if they wanted to, they could sign up. And as you can see now, it is completed. It should show completed. Refresh. I don't know which one. I have a lot of things in here. But that would be, you would do that for every envelope. There we go, completed. So every envelope, you could add multiple templates, everything into here. But you have to go shared with me and always use prig tag roles. Okay, so they're all in here. Thank you to Italo for doing this for us, so we can have this done to try and make your lives easier, so you don't have to drag and drop them in every space you need the seller or buyers to sign. So if you have any questions, hopefully we can do the best that we can to answer them, but I hope this helps you. Okay.